Welcome to the Student Promoted Access Center for Education and Service, aka SPACES. We are a student-run center on campus and the Cycle 11 directors.
Our mission is rooted in empowering students and making collaborative efforts to achieve greater educational equity, social justice, and diversity within UCSD, the greater San Diego community, and California as a state.
We also challenge traditional and institutional notions of knowledge production, as well as provide resources to historically underserved communities of color.
We work towards increasing undergraduate retention and graduation.
We also increase matriculation rates into graduate school and provide a foundation for professional development.
And lastly, we promote equitable access into higher education.
Our community component here at Spaces is SPICY, which is Student Programs Ignited for Community Education and Engagement. It aims to empower different communities here on campus through political empowerment, and that's done through identity exploration and community engagement through arts and media, and that's all done with a social justice lens that really helps ground our history here on campus of student activism and how we continue to go forward.
When it comes to Spaces, not only do we do access and retention work here on campus, but we also do have community and political empowerment component within those. And one of the biggest ways that Spicy does that is through our practicum course. Through the practicum course, and this practicum course is actually constructed, created, and facilitated by two of our coordinators this year, Justin and Nakaria. They do a course that is a pass, no pass, 4-unit course available for undergraduate students here on campus, where they actually get to talk about the topics that are important to them, talking about student activism, talking about social justice, talking about a lot of the things that you don't usually hear inside of the classroom, and being able to politically empower students through that, and being able to facilitate a conversation that is not necessarily a professor, but more so a peer-to-peer engagement.
Another program that we have is the alternative tours, and that's something that we usually gear towards K through 12 students. We also do take in students who are in college right now, but our focus is mainly K through 12, and basically giving them a holistic experience and a student-centered perspective on what the campus is like and what it means to be a UCSD student, and promoting education in general as a whole, no matter where you go, is really important to us.
We're the SHAPES component. We're the student-initiated access programs and services. We strive to achieve equitable access into higher education and matriculation into grad school, along with professional development. We do this by putting on programs and conferences that target underserved communities, typically 4th and 5th quintile schools. We work primarily with high school students, but we're working to expand with middle school students and undergraduates to get them into graduate school, along with support.
So we have two big programs for high school students here in San Diego. Summer Summit is one of our biggest programs for high school students. We invite around 80 to 100 high school students to stay here on campus in one of the res halls. They get to attend workshops that address social justice issues, as well as be paired to an RA and have that one-to-one connection with them. We also have college tours where we invite around 80 high school students, and we get to tour different college campuses around Southern California, from the other UCs to Cal States as well. And we want to be able to do this so they experience what it's like to visit other college campuses, because they don't necessarily have these resources in their own schools. We've also been doing graduate school test prep classes. We do it for LSATs, to the GRE, to even the MCAT. So they actually have the resource for what it takes to get into the graduate school program that they would like to attend.
CYPHER is the student-initiated programs for holistic retention that aims to promote academic support and student retention by developing programs that focus on wellness, mentorship, social-political empowerment, and career preparation.
What we do is we try to increase the retention rates of underserved and underrepresented students on campus. We collaborate with a lot of different orgs on campus, and we also collaborate with different community centers to provide these basic resources to students, because we do believe that by giving them these resources, they're able to focus on their education more, and they're able to feel more retained on the campus without having to worry about these different burdens, like such as financial burdens and food insecurity and things like that. One of the programs that we have is our book lending program. So the past 2 quarters, we've had
around 400 applicants, and it's financial need based, so we loan out these books to students so that they don't have to worry about where they're going to get the funds to have their books. With this program, they're able to just focus on studying and not worry about how they're going to actually get the resources that they need.
Cypher is able to combat food and financial insecurity by having 24-hour study jams every quarter at Spaces, and at these study jams we provide food and materials that help our students here at UC San Diego perform well on all of their exams.
Another thing we're doing this year is our first annual alumni conference, and we're trying to connect to past SAC and past Spaces alumni so that they're able to collaborate with undergraduates and help us to succeed in the future.
Thank you for nominating Spaces!